everyone, and welcome back to another week of Techy Tuesday. This week I'll be doing a standalone video on the year-end newsletters that I created for all of our KW Heritage agents. I've created 12 different email newsletter templates inside of Command for all of our KW Heritage agents to use with limited customization necessary. The reason I created these newsletters is Katie and I have received a lot of requests and inquiries from other agents about if we have any pre-built email templates ready to go for them. We wanted to provide built-out, easy-to-customize templates for our agents to make sending out email newsletters a breeze for you. We're going to be starting off inside of Command today. We're going to navigate over to our Smart Plans section. Inside Smart Plans, we're going to go to Library. Inside of Library, we're going to click on Smart Plan Name, select Author Name instead, and then type my full name, which is Savannah Harold. You're going to see my only Smart Plan template, which is Year of Newsletters Designs Only. This is important to note. This Smart Plan is not meant to be a Smart Plan. This is meant so you can capture the designs and edit them as you please and then send them out once a month. The reason it's not a Smart Plan is because a lot of information in these newsletters need to be updated every single month, such as events or tips or market analysis. Because of these customizations that are needed, you are not able to schedule them out 12 months in advance. You will need to schedule them out every single month. Go ahead and add Smart Plan. When you click Add Smart Plan, you can then rename this. This is up to you. Press Download. Now when I go back to my Smart Plans, I can see this Year of Newsletters is here at the very top. However, we are not going to go into the Smart Plan. Because it is not meant to be a Smart Plan, there is no need to edit it as a Smart Plan. Instead, when you download Smart Plans that have email template designs in them, they will automatically be added to your design suite. We're going to go ahead and click on our designs. Once I get into my designs, I'll be able to see all of these templates here that are added from my newsletter template. Now, if you just downloaded this template, you'll be able to see the first 10 months right here. You will need to navigate to the second page to see the last 2 months. So now I can go ahead and click on any of these newsletters. Since February has arrived, I'm going to click on February. Once I click on the February newsletter template, it will pull up with all of the information that I have built out for you. So here at the top, you're going to see these merge fields. This will pull in all of your information, your headshot, and our logo at the very top of the email. Down below, I've added a February newsletter header. Every single month will have a different header with a different background and different month name. Going down, this is our February edition. Every single month, I have added a little snippet about what you can find inside of this email. One thing that is super important to keep in mind is if you add or delete anything from this email template, you will need to reevaluate what's in this text box. For example, this talks about having tips to prep your home for the spring market, as well as local Valentine's events. If you are not adding these certain topics, I would delete them from this text box and add the things you are including. This is important as it's going to catch your client's attention and motivate them to continue reading this email. Going down, every single month has this want to get your neighborhood statistics graphic. It's asking your clients to reply to this email with their home address to see what their home is worth. This text box is the same every single month. These merge fields will pull in your information automatically. Anytime you see text surrounded by these icons in email templates, that information will be pulled in automatically for you, so you don't have to type it every single time. Going down, I've added featured listings. Now these are just random listings I pulled in. You would add your own featured listings or listings from other agents or the brokerage if you'd like to continue having this section. Down below, we have You Are Invited. This would be for if you have an individual event that you or your team are putting on, or an event that the brokerage is putting on for clients. You can then provide a custom graphic inviting them to that event. Scrolling down, we have a market update. Now this is dependent on the agent. I've left a couple different options for you. You could just include a graphic explaining what the market is like right now, and you could also add text down below. I've left these bullet points so you can fill them in as you like. However, you don't have to use any of these options. You could completely delete the photo and do a full paragraph style analysis on the market. It depends on the agent and how you want to communicate with your clients. Going down, we have a featured event. This one I did research on to find out what event was happening in San Antonio in February that I could then copy over into my email. This also depends on the agent and what type of clients you have and what you think that they will enjoy the most. Going down even further, I have a link right to the event. Then I have a little paragraph about all the events in San Antonio, and if they would like to see more, they can click on this View San Antonio Events. This links right to visitsanantonio.com. I have a little graphic with the computer and the events schedule inside of visitsanantonio.com. And then down below, I have this February home hacks. This is also left blank. You can fill this however you would like, or you could delete it if you would not like to include home hacks for that month. Finally, the last feature we have here is visit my website. Every single month, this will be the text that is shown. Down below, we have visit my website, which you will need to add your own website link to. And then right below that, I have a text box full of reminders for you before you send out these emails. This is super important to make sure that you delete before you send out to your clients. So first I have insert the link to your website above before you send out to clients, which is this link right here. You would click on this button. Over here, you would click link to web address, and then you would put in your own KW Heritage website or whatever website you would like them to go to. I also have insert your Trek forms before sending. You can actually copy the links that are in your email signature already and paste them into this email template. And if you would like to include your email signature, whether it's the one that KW Heritage provided or a custom one that you have created, you can paste that into a text box or add an image block here. These are 3 things just to keep in mind before you're sending out to your clients. Now down below, we have a legal footer, which is going to pull in market center information as well as your information. As you've seen throughout this entire email template, anything surrounded by these asterisks are going to be merge tags. They will pull in that information automatically. Now to test that these merge tags are working correctly, you can go up to the very top of the page. You can click this eyeball and you'll be able to see exactly what this information will look like when the clients and contacts are reading. So if I scroll all the way to the bottom, I'll be able to see that it pulls in the brokerage information, it pulls in my team logo, as well as my information down below. Now when I'm back up at the top, you can see that this contact first name is still showing up weird. In the top right corner, you can actually preview what that text box would look like by selecting one of your contacts. For example, if I select Alyssa's name, I can then see it would pull in her first name automatically. Because it's a merge tag, it doesn't matter who or how many people you are sending this to. If you send it to 100 people, each of their individual emails will have their name on it. This makes the email seem super personalized to each contact with very minimal work on your part. At the very top, you can also view based on device. So I wanted to see what it looked like on a tablet or on a mobile device. I can. A few things to note on this page as well. Top left, you can rename this entire newsletter. For example, if I wanted to add 2025, this way, when it comes to 2026 and I want to send out a newsletter again, I will know that this one was the old one I sent for 2025. I can then again customize based on the device. In the top right corner, this little blue box here will allow you to view the components. If you can see, I am selected on that box, and because of that, I can see these little outlines. This makes it super easy to know where your content is going. If I deselect this box, those guidelines go away. It looks more so what your clients would see. Again, the eyeball will allow you to preview. The undo and redo button. The options in the top right corner will allow you to preview the same way the eyeball icon will. You can send a test email to yourself if you would like to test out these links and see how the merge tags will look. Or you can also download the template. You can save and close, or just exit. Always make sure you are saving periodically. If you would like to add or edit any of the text boxes or layouts of this email template, you can down below. This email was created with a mix of Canva designs and layouts from inside of Command. For example, this section right here where it's the image and the text is made with a 2-column. And then from there, I dragged over the text and the image. You can also see down here, this black line is a divider. I added the divider with this icon, and then everything else in here is created with these content blocks. So up here, this is our legal header. I dragged this over and added legal header there. All of these are image blocks that I created in Canva and then I put into this email template. These blue buttons right here were created with this button module. Down below, I have a legal footer, which is this one right here. The featured listings here were made with a listing block. This makes it super easy just to type in the address you're looking for and pull in that information from the MLS. Down below under featured event, this was made with an event block. From there, I was able to put in the image and write in all of this text, which I just copied from the website. I do not have a video module in here, but you can add a video if you'd like. And I also do not have a market snap module, which you can also add. Now, if you would like to edit any of this content, I'm going to walk over a few of the ways that you can. For example, if you want to edit a text box, you would click on the entire text box. On the right hand side, it's going to pull up a box where you can then edit the information. You can adjust the font, the text size, and add any merge tags that you would like. Down below, you can play with styling. And then when you're finished editing, you can click this back arrow. Continuing down below, if you want to edit a featured listing, you would click on the featured listing box. On the right hand side, you can then see all of the information. Now this was auto-filled from listing. This is where you will pull in information from the MLS. I could then go in and replace this image, adjust the address, and adjust any amenities. I could also link this to a certain web page. If you have a landing page for one of your listings, you can link it to that, or you can link it to a different web page that shows the information. Again, you can play with styling, font, and position. When you are done, you can click this back arrow. Under You Are Invited and Market Update, these are just image blocks that have not been added yet. If I would like to add an image under You Are Invited, I would click on the image block, go over here and press Replace. Then it will allow you to choose any photo in your computer files. Again, you can customize any links, styling, or position. When you're done, click the back arrow. If I would like to add any key highlights, I would click on this text box, come over here, and then I can type whatever I need to. Or you could completely delete this by selecting all of this text and pressing delete. If you make a mistake and you would like that text back, you can click this undo button in the top corner and that text will come back. Down below, to edit a featured event, I'm going to click on this event box. Then on the right hand side, it's going to pull up where I can edit the text. And then I could edit the date, I could edit the description, I could edit the image, or I could edit the link. To edit a link button, on the right hand side, I can view the text that I've selected it to show. Then I can choose the web address I would like it to link to, and then any color for the button, any color code for the text, font, font size, and positioning. Continuing down below, if I wanted to add text for this home hack section, I would click on this text box. I would delete this text that is currently in here and write whatever you would like your clients to know about the home hacks for that month. Visit my website, you will need to add your own link like I mentioned. Again, to add your own website link, on the right hand side when I'm selected on the button, I can edit the text, and I would also be able to add my own web address. For example, I can enter the tech team website, making sure I'm putting that HTTPS, the colon, and the 2 slashes in there. Going down below, again, I can edit the background color for the button and make any font adjustments or color adjustments or positioning adjustments down below. Finally, down here, you will need to paste your Trek form links, which can be taken directly from your email signature. You would just copy them inside your email signature, come into here and press paste. Once you have done that, you can also add any email signatures that you prefer. You would also copy that straight from your email signature on your email and paste it into here. Now, once you have done each of these steps, make sure you delete this text so your clients can't see it. Now, if I were to delete this text, I would press the delete button, press the back arrow, but you're going to see this text box is still here. I am also able to delete any of these boxes here if I need to. I would click on this text box. Then up here, you're going to see 4 different options pop up. You can then move this up, move it down in the template, duplicate it, or delete it. I'm going to press the delete button, and now that text box is not there. Now in the top right corner, you're going to see where it says blocks and background. Click on background and you're able to edit what color shows up behind the email template on the sides here. If you have a certain branding color, go right ahead and add that color in here, or you can drag around this little dropper and find the specific color you're looking for. When you are fully finished editing this template, you're going to press save and close. By pressing save and close, it takes you back to your designs section. From here, you can then click on any other email, go in and edit it, keeping in mind that you will need to wait until closer to that month to edit any events or market analysis that you may want to add. While you're waiting for those months to arrive, you can go in and add your Trek forms, your email signature, and make any other edits you would like to. Now, I wanted to make these email templates fully customizable for you guys. As you can see, each of these months has a different image behind the main graphic. It also has a different image for each of the individual smaller sections like featured events, home hacks, and market analysis. If you do not like any of these images or this text, I've given you guys full access to edit this by providing the Canva template link for you. To find this Canva template link so you can go in and edit them on your own, go to kwheritagetech.kw.com. This will take you to the tech team website. At the very top of this page, you're going to see Tech Resources. Then you're going to see Tech Team Google Drive. Click on Tech Team Google Drive. It's going to take you to our Tech folder. And then down below under Files, scroll down until you see Techmas A Year of Newsletters. Click on this PDF. Now here I'm giving you access to each of the monthly banner graphics, monthly square graphics, and neighborhood stats graphics. Down below I also have provided the text examples. So if you accidentally delete one of the text samples that are already in there, I put them in here so you can see what every month is going to be. You can then just recopy it and paste. I've also added this want to get to know your neighborhood statistics graphic text example. Every month this is exactly the same, but I wanted to add it here just in case you deleted it on accident. There's also a reminder down here to add the merge tags within this text graphic for agent first name and agent last name. To edit each of these templates, you would then just click on this link. It will take you into a separate page, and then you're able to click Use Template for New Design. I will not be going into detail on how to edit these. Please check out all of our other Canva videos on Techy Tuesday, or send us a direct message to helpdesk@mykwsa.com if you have a quick question. One thing I do want to note about these designs is each of them has a transparent overlay. I can click on this and drag it, and you're going to see that it's actually making this image darker than it would be. I do this to make sure that the image isn't too distracting and it gives more of a background hazy overlay feel. If you wanted to edit any of these images back here, you would have to move this overlay, select the image, delete it, and add another one back there, and then add this back on top. If you choose to, you could also delete this overlay if you don't like the look of it. However, you can see that it makes the text a little bit harder to read, especially if I'm using white text. From here, you then have access to every single month, every single section that I have added. One thing to keep in mind, you can also completely add new sections. For example, if I wanted to have a section solely featured on awesome date night ideas every single month in San Antonio, I could then select this text and I could type something new, such as date ideas. Again, I wanted to make this fully customizable for each of you. So if anything on these templates doesn't resonate with you, you have full control to change them. When you have fully edited your template for that month and you would like to send it out, you'll be sending it out as if it's a standard email campaign. We're going to go to campaigns here on the left-hand side. Up in the top right corner, I'm going to select Create Campaign and Email. Here I'm going to edit the campaign name. For example, I would edit this February Newsletter 2025. Down below, you can select your goal. To learn more in depth about how to send email campaigns, check out our last email campaign video we made a few weeks ago. It will go into depth about what exactly this means and a few other options for you. For today, I'm going to select brand awareness. I'm going to keep it on command email and press create campaign. Then it's going to take me into this section. Again, I could edit this campaign name. I could also edit the campaign goal. I'm going to skip down to recipient list. I'm going to choose a list that I prefer to send this to. I highly recommend you already having a list created for each of your newsletter months. If you would like to send it to all of your clients, make sure to create a list for all. You can also create a list from inside of this section. You can press create list, and then you can select all of the people that you would like to add. Going down below, you're going to enter the subject. This subject box will be what your clients see, so make sure it's something that will catch their eye and is short and sweet. Finally, we're going to add our contact. We're going to select design. All of our designs will pull up from our design section of command. I'm going to select my February newsletter. You would then select whichever month you're wanting to send out. It's going to pull up with that newsletter preview again. I do have the option to edit within this page. However, I highly recommend that you have this fully done and edited before you go to send it out. I'm going to press save and close. And then now you can see that on the right hand side, it's pulled up with my email template. I could then update the design. Let's say if I accidentally chose the wrong one, I can replace it by adding the correct one here. Go over all of this information again, make sure it looks good. And in the top right, you have a couple options. You could save as a draft, schedule it out in the future, or send it immediately. You also have options right here to preview the email or send a test email. If you would like to schedule it out in advance, you press schedule, and then I can choose any day below to send this out. This is awesome if you get all of the information completed early and you can schedule it out before the actual month starts. I would select the day, select the time, and then select apply date and time, and then press schedule. I say that email as a draft as I will not actually be sending it out for the purpose of this video. To see how to view any analytics and anything else about email campaigns, please look at our last couple videos. I go in depth on email campaign overview, which is this entire page and everything you need to know about campaigns. Then I also go into depth again about how to create and send out an email campaign and how to view all of your email campaign analytics. Thank you so much for watching this Techy Tuesday video. Keep an eye out for next week's video. Katie will be starting a new section all about advanced command website editing. We do already have a few existing videos on how to edit the basic information of your website and how to add a custom page and landing page and some more basic information. Katie will be diving even deeper and showing you how to even build your website out further. Stay tuned!